ideas come to you? You know, there's that saying, it's like best ideas come to you in the shower or whatever. What's your version of that? Is it shooting around?
No, not really. I mean, when I'm shooting around, more like just present in the moment. But like, I think at night, sometimes I have days where like it gets around 12 o'clock and I'm like, man, I get an idea and I'm like, man, like I just kind of like think about all the possibilities that can go with this idea. So it keeps me up to like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. sometimes, like just crazy hours. And I don't know. I feel like those are the times where I like create some of my best ideas. Just at night when everybody's sleeping. Everybody's sleeping. I feel like I got an advantage on everybody. And I don't know. Some great things that came during that time.
I forget who it was. Someone like Kanye. I don't know if it's Kanye.
Yeah.
But he was talking in an interview about like something he asked everyone that he's going to work with.
Yeah.
How many consecutive hours have you worked on a project?
Yeah.
And if it's anything less than an all-nighter,
right,
Kanye or whoever it was, it's like, I don't even work with them.
Yeah.
They don't get it.
They don't get it.
They get being consumed by an idea and having to flesh it all the way out, and sleep not being important, having the energy to push yourself through something.
Yeah. I mean it's important, man.
Well, that's the stuff worth looking for, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what keeps you energized, keeps you going. What gives life meaning? I mean, if you have something like that, it's something real.
Sometimes it makes you nutty though, man.
Well, fine line between.
It makes you a little crazy, but like, hey, like it's like you said, it's a silver line between like crazy and like doing what you want. I don't know.
You look at guys like Kanye, right?
Yeah.
Incredibly successful, amazing artist and musician.
Right.
A little crazy.
Maybe a little
bit
crazy.
More than a little crazy.
Yeah, I think everybody who's like a creative, I mean, you just have that side of you that, it's me and Kanye are Geminis too. So I mean,
me too.
Yeah. We're all
day or two apart.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think there's that little edge in me that's just like, hey.
How much do you believe in that astrology kind of stuff?
Not too much. Like I mean a little bit, but not like I do find that the people that are Geminis, they're kind of like me. I mean they seem like me, and so I mean that's as far as my belief goes in that. I don't really read into it too much, but yeah, I know you're a big astrology advocate.
I just think it's super interesting.
Yeah.
Like I think one, people definitely fall into patterns.
Right.
And one type of pattern that you can look at people through the lens of is astrology. So, it's such a huge population of people believe in it, which gives it truth. Right. If you learn how to speak the language of astrology, you're instantly going to be able to connect with this huge group of people that not just believe in it, but live their life according to it. Reading daily, and I don't take it quite that far where it's like I'm reading horoscopes every day or something. Right. But I do think that the kind of using it like a personality test.
Right.
Not necessarily live your life according to it, but it can help show some similarities between you and people born, friends or whatever, and compatibility stuff or things to look out for when working with certain people. It's like prompts to get you thinking.
Yeah, I love to do the compatibility with the chicks, man. Yeah. I love to do that. Right? Yeah. They're like, look, we match right here.
It's in the stars.
Yeah, it's in the stars. It's not even me saying this. This is what this says, man. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So I think. I think astrology is like. Have you ever done like the ENFP, like Myers-Briggs?
Yeah, the personality test. Mm-hmm. I think I did it once, but I was like, man, these people don't know. I'm always like, I always have not trust issues. I don't know if that's the right.
Just healthy skepticism.
Yeah. I just always have. I'm gonna like question something first, you know what I'm saying, and then deal with it. But yeah, I've always had like those skepticisms about like the personality test. I'm like, these people don't know me, because it's the same thing with like, I almost feel the same way about like therapy sometimes. Like, you go to a psychologist, and I'm like, why would I go? Like, I understand it could be important, like just to spill out what you have inside and all that. But I'm like, this person, I think that's what it's used for, really. But like, I always think like the person that I'm talking to doesn't really know me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So they're making a lot of generalizations, and like I always have. That's another thing where I have like kind of skepticism.
Skepticism.
Yeah, skepticism.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. If there is a very preachy therapist or life coach where they're just feeding me advice, I don't get as much out of that.
Yeah.
If they're just a sounding board, if they ask really good questions, if they help me think about things that I haven't considered, it's basically like what they can draw out of me.
Yeah.
Is more the benefit than like them telling me, like slapping a label on my forehead and prescribing me some drugs. Like I'm not into that kind of thing at all.
Yeah.
But if they can help me work on myself, if it's like a teammate or a consultant that I'm hiring to like improve this product, great.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you too, when do you, kind of harping back to the question you asked me about ideas, like when do you think that you get your best ideas?
Yeah, man. So I a couple times. So it's cliche, but my shower.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing in my life, but I've always had a window in my shower.
Okay, yeah.
So even when I was living in Costa Rica, like the little room that they put me in, like the shower still had a window in it. It's just this weird thing that's followed me through life. But I will sit in the shower probably longer than I need to. Yeah. And look out the window, and it's basically like my mind is free to think about whatever I want to think about. Nothing's encumbering me. There's something comforting about the shower, like the water hitting me. So the shower's really awesome. Exercise is huge for me too. Yeah. So exercising without music.
Without music, wow.
Being in my own head while my body is occupying like a certain percentage of my focus, right? So like, I have to focus on running and not like tripping or turning my ankle or something. For like 40% of my brain, and that liberates the other 60% to just be vibing. Things can come in. I've definitely like stopped mid-run to pull out my phone and jot something down. You know, like it. For me, I have to be doing other stuff in order for like brainstorming or ideas or problem solving to happen. It's like occupying myself in a conversation, an activity, a project, and then just kind of subconsciously it seeps in.
You know what's interesting too, now that you say that, I be sometimes it's weird. I have this weird thing where like right before I fall asleep, ideas come through. Like literally like when I'm in that dizzy phase where I'm like, all right, man, I feel it coming. You know, right then, like sometimes good ideas come through, and like I'll have to like wake up and write it down. That's
shit, I'm not sleeping.
yeah.
All this energy.
Right. So I mean, I don't know that I just thought about that, but that's kind of like I always find that weird about myself. Like right before I'm like dozing off, like an idea comes. I'm like, wow, that's like the craziest thing. I don't know why I don't think about that when I'm awake. You know,
it's almost like it's a state of exhaustion and like relaxing and maybe not being your usual like anxious state or depressed state or whatever. You're just kind of like being. Yeah.
And to your point, like sometimes I also find like if I just take an hour just to think, like just to like don't just think about this one thing that you're trying to accomplish, I get so much done in that hour just thinking about it. But you know, you gotta think most of the time people don't. You're just nonstop going all the time. Work, driving home, whatever it might be, that you don't really get that time. It's music, it's noise, it's kids, it's whatever it might be. But like I noticed that too. Sometimes I come up with my best ideas. I'm like, man, I just need to think more. Like just take the time to think about it.
100%. Yeah. I think setting aside time for that, like blocking it off on the calendar, is really important. Yeah. And then also building in space and time just to throw the AirPods in, listen to jazz, and shoot around. Yeah. There's incredible benefit to that, and we have the Gary Vee events this week and everything. Yeah. Gary Vee's big thing is like work, sundown, you're working. Right. And I have consumed a ton of his content. He's inspired me and helped me in a lot of ways. That's one area I disagree. I think having a degree of balance in your life enhances everything that you do. Yeah. If you go all the way in on one thing and burn out on it, or aren't fully energized and motivated and equipped to be able to do that work, it's going to be a lower quality product even if you put more time in. Yeah. Whereas if you block out that 1 hour.
Right.
And you've already done your shooting around. You've already done your meditation or your morning routine. You've already prepared yourself for doing the best for that 1 hour. I think you get more out of that 1 hour than you do
for sure.
8 hours.
Yeah, just working.
Sleepy, going through the motions. Yeah. You know, it's quality over quantity. I think in that. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad you're coming on Friday.
Man.
We'll have fun.
And get lit.
It's Super Bowl week. This isn't going to come out for a couple of weeks.
Okay, cool.
It's Super Bowl week in Atlanta.
Sir.
There's so much opportunity.
So much going on.
What are you, with Georgia Followers, and personally, what are you involved with this week? What kind of stuff is coming down the pipeline?
I mean, one, I feel like we're about to release like a Super Bowl shirt. So that, Super Bowl base shirt. So that's big.
Nice.
For us. As far as like events and stuff, I'm actually going to the Super Bowl. So yeah.
That's awesome. How'd that happen?
So I usually get media passes to each game. Each Falcons game. So with the Super Bowl being in the Falcons Stadium, the staff there knows me and like kind of, gave us that stamp and was like, "Hey, GA Followers needs to go to the Super Bowl." I was like, "Yes, we do."
Amazing.
So I'm going to the Super Bowl. Before then, there's like a Bud Light is actually doing like a music festival that I'll probably be a part of. It's like a 3-day festival. It's the first time they're doing like a music festival around the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're a part of that, and then Shaq has an event.
What's it called again?
Shaq's Funhouse. It's supposed to be like a circus, EDM, Migos are gonna be there.
Such a character.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that on Friday, and today I have to go to this. Deion Sanders is having like this ESPN 30 for 30 premiere. So
Legend.
it's just like a lot of like Super Bowl events. Nothing too. We're not like partnering with any of the events. I'm just going to them really.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm gonna be an attendee for once.
Yeah, that's good. You should.
Yeah.
And with the Gary Vee stuff, we're doing a meet and greet on Thursday, and then Friday night. We have a Super Bowl party.
Right.
So
Yeah, I'm stepping in there.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.